What's going on, guys? Bo here. Welcome to Setting the Bar episode 3, and today we have a slightly different one. Actually, we're actually training at Cyclopses to get my defenders, and I will come to that in a moment. First of all, I would like to quickly say this first. I'm sure most people may listen to the first 25 seconds and close the video, possibly, but yeah, there won't be a Saturday server episode today. The reason for that is because I'm getting Harry. I'm going to talk to Harry about this later on, so this isn't the end of the series, but because I've been hybrid on RuneScape lately, I always have my mage spell there, and on RuneCore it is down there, and I cannot, like, transition, if that's a good word, between them to make a video on that. I was on RuneCore yesterday, it was the worst brilliant ever. I was literally going there, and I clicked the blood blitz, and go like, oh no, go to that, and I'd be dead, because on RuneCore, if you're in robes, you hit a lot of damage, so it was extremely difficult, and I don't really want to start bidding on RuneScape like down there. The only time I actually do bid down there is when I have a boots takeoff, because it's just dead easy to go from there to there, so it's probably the beneficial way. But on RuneCore, I just could not, like, I couldn't, like, get used to it again. I can get used to it, but it would take a while, and when I come back in RuneScape, I'd fail miserably. So I'm going to get Harry to hopefully be able to sort out coding so that I can stick barrage there, and I'll be able to produce some much better videos. I'll bring a lot better in RuneCore with it there, because I'm just more used to it being there. So yeah, welcome to episode 3, guys. So first thing I would like to say now after covering that is yes, I am using super prayer potions, but I just want to get rid of them. They're in my bank and they're just causing bank space take up, so I had to remove them, and I thought the best way to remove them was to use them. I mean, I dropped like a load of overloads yesterday, and then I did a few dungeon floors yesterday. I realised 1 dose overloads are probably the best thing to have, which was fantastic. So yeah, as you can see, I'm on 3 defenders so far, which is pretty awesome. So I started with 2,450 defenders, and now I've got 3, so that's about 3 every 150 or so, which is good odds for me. Normally it's like 1 every 800, but I am on, this is probably now my new favourite world, which is world 36. Not sure why, it's the world I've been breeding on lately. I have literally 0 ping on this world. It's just so quick. Like, I don't know how to prove the quickness, but I mean, there's just, everything works so quick for me that I can just, I don't know why I did that, I was trying to prove it a bit there, but everything just works so well for me. It's just fantastic. So what I want to say now is, if you're going to watch this video any further, this will probably be a bit of a different one, because this is probably the first rant I am ever actually going to make. This will be a bit both towards my subscribers, to my subscribers, and with my subscribers. So if you don't know, this will be like a legitimate rant. So if you don't want to hear me like speaking about things that actually do annoy me, you don't have to watch the rest of this video, but I'll tell you before I go into that. So I bet some of you are really, really looking forward to that. So as for me guessing defenders, the way I normally do this is I just grab as high strength bonus as I can get, and I can't get any strength bonus legs apart from PvP armor, so I just take proselyte, and I switch to normal prayers, and I ultimate strength. And the reason I ultimate strength is because it speeds up defenders, more kills per token, obviously, hopefully more defenders. It's definitely beneficial. With a ruby pendant, which you can pretty much just buy from the Grand Exchange and then enchant it, ruby necklace obviously, I can get to the curses place there and back in about less than a minute, really. Maybe not that, about 2 minutes. 1 minute there, 1 minute back, really. So it's definitely worth doing it, and it really does speed up getting defenders. Honestly, so much. I mean, if I wanted to, I'd probably put that one in as well, but the attack style, these have fairly low defense, so I don't really think that is needed. I have a unicorn for healing. Obviously, a bunyip would help, but I don't think that'd heal you as much, depending on your stats, obviously. If you haven't got a familiar, you can always just use that, and take a proselyte top. You're in like plus 20 or so prayer there, so it's definitely worth it. But yeah, it was very hard for me not to put on my Dungeoneering kit when I'm here. The reason I'm wearing the Tokar Cal, obviously, is because what's the word? I need the strength bonus, obviously. Like, there's no point in me getting on these prayers and I'm not taking the highest strength bonus I could possibly get. And obviously my fight hat is kind of useless here. I should be wearing a Slayer helmet, but I guess the fight hat looks a bit better with the torso and all that. So, don't know where I'm going on at the moment, but yeah, I'll get off it soon. Okay, here's the deal. If I can get 5 defenders, no, maybe no more than that. If I can get 10 defenders during this vlog, then I need to get a bazillion likes, but obviously I'm not going to get that many, so it doesn't matter. I'll probably get 0. Now that I've turned the recorder on, I'll probably get 0 defenders, and that will just be like, ugh, like, you can see behind the scenes of me getting episodes. Like, if you don't already know, when I hybrid on my series, depending on my kill streak, I will stay until the death, because in episode 23, don't look forward to that one, it's going to be pretty awesome, because it's the llama-infested episode I was talking about in the last video, but I actually died about 3 times in a row during the end, just got to stay in hybrid. I stayed until death hybrid, and the guy I was fighting, you'll find out who he is really, but pretty much if I start from going over hybriding, in the last like 2 weeks or so of me actually hybriding, I only died twice to actually get specced out, I believe. You'll see them both. One of them was in the last episode where Eco specced me out, and then there's another one that comes up. The rest of them, which is only about 5 or 6 deaths, was to me dying to... Because of me... No, it wasn't. It was about 5, because I went edge PKing, and then... I won't leave any spoilers, but... Overall, most of my deaths when I was hybriding was due to me staying until death, because I don't want to continuously teleport from hybriding fights. Like, as I said, if I deathmatch people, they tend to deathmatch me back, and that does... Hybriding, it's extremely hard to get close. Most people who hybrid know what they're doing and they know how to stay alive, and it's normally a Rambo spec that claims their life. And I really do hate Rambo specs. Now, it's not one of my most sincere hates. I'll come on to all that later on, but overall, I really hate it when I'm just watching a bridge video and the guy's there, full vest on, and someone just HS like an 800 through him and he dies. I mean, just getting spec through tank full stop is just so annoying. Like, I spec people through tank all the time just because I don't hit on the ropes. I spec on the tank and I get a 500 XP drop. It happens all the time, I just don't understand it. But overall, if you get spec'd on hides, then that was obviously good timing by the other person. And if you get spec'd on tank, it's just complete annoyance, really. It is quite an annoying thing to do now. Sorry if my voice feels sounds a bit weird. I mean, it's only 10 to 11, but I thought I might make a quick defender vlog to see how many defenders I can get. But obviously, I'm going to get 0, but we'll find out overall. So, moving on to the point I was talking about. Yeah. What I was trying to... Oh, there we go. There is 1 out of 10. Thank God, that's awesome. All these defenders are going to be put towards my 10 mil nuke challenge. I'll talk about that before I come on to the next topic. I got 99 fishing. I believe it was yesterday. I may have got it just past midnight. I was fishing rocktails, but then decided to go C2 fish the last 100 XP an hour because I wasn't actually doing anything. I was literally just watching my screen fish while on YouTube, looking at videos and stuff like that. But I can do that while C2 fishing. So... Got 99 fishing yesterday. I believe that's my 18th 99. I'm pretty sure it is, but I may have to count them up. It's my 19th cape, so 120 dunge gave me another cape, obviously. But yeah, now that I'm done with 99 fishing, like I said, I'm now going to pre-record all my 10 mil nuke challenge, and I only need, slight spoiler, but it's not, I won't ruin the episode at all for you. I only need 33 more kills to have the 300 kill goal. And then I will be ending the series there. So I'm hoping I can probably have that all recorded by Sunday, and that will be Sunday the 6th or something. I think it's, yeah, I can't bother checking, but, oh, I'll check. 5th of May today, yeah. So Sunday the 6th. I'm hoping I'll have my 10 minute challenge properly recorded by then. And once that's done, I will be logging on the game every day just to do my Mad May thing. But I will pretty much just turn my private off, log on, log off, gone, revise for exams. And I won't be back until the 29th. Now, I will probably actually log on every Wednesday. I'm not sure about this yet, but I think I will log on every Wednesday to make my Setting the Bar episode about the RuneScape update and anything that I want to talk about. But I'm not too sure. As for content, I will have about 7 or so 10 mil nuke challenges to upload. I believe I'll probably try and make like an hour-long episode for the very last one, but I'm not too sure about that because I think people who didn't really enjoy the series wouldn't watch an hour-long one. So what I may do is on like episode 26 or something, depending on how many there are, I may say, if you want to watch an hour-long episode, don't watch this episode, then I'll upload 27, then I'll upload 28, and then I'll upload 26, 27, 28 in one episode for those people. But I don't know what's the best way to do this because I know that I get quite, I mean, honestly, I saw a comment on my 10 minute challenge yesterday and it said, like, something along the lines of, can't wait until this is over. And I was just like, are you serious? Do you understand how bad that makes me feel? The amount of time and effort that I'm putting into this, and someone leaves a comment like that, I was just like, no, how can you say that? But honestly, down to opinion. If you don't enjoy the series, you don't enjoy it. But seriously, just to go on the episode and leave a comment like that, what? Why would you do that? But yeah, I mean, I expect it to be over by the end of May. And then I'll be able to move on to other episodes. And I will talk about that before I go into the... Actually, no, I won't. Yeah, I will, actually. I'll cover that in a second. But, yeah, going back to the thing. If the hybriding that I was actually doing... Now, obviously, I always say that my account is not built for hybriding. I was actually doing fantastically well. And pretty much the statistics were... Oh, got 2 already. 2 in 9 minutes. That's not even bad. And everyone's just like... Psh. And yes, I am using one type of token. These are my 10 mil nuke challenge tokens here, so I'll be back on 0 after this. So 5 defenders, I was 635. Fantastically well done there, so I am happy. But yeah, what I was talking about is, assuming all the bridge fights I was doing, if everyone deathmatched along with me deathmatching, not to sound cocky or brag or anything, I probably would have actually profited PK. And I don't profit PK much. Rocktails, obviously, I mean, say I use an inventory of Rocktails twice and then PK rune set, I probably break even or something. That doesn't include potions I use. But yeah, I mean, I probably made about 50 people teleport or so over the time of the clips that I got. And then obviously there's loads of people that did deathmatch, so definitely thank you for those deathmatches, which obviously adds on to it. But the fights that was actually happening, you'll see these in 23, I was fighting the same guy over and over. I'm the type of person, I'll stay till death and then ask for a rematch and all that, and just go again and probably die the next fight or something like that. But we had loads of fights, and obviously who I was fighting, probably a very, very good hybrid. I'm not going to say he was bad at all, even though he didn't deathmatch me at slightest. But I mean, I'm not asking people to deathmatch me. I'm just deathmatching because I want to, really. But I made him teleport about 12 or so times to my 2 deaths, so it would have been like a 12-2 score. But overall, the person I was fighting was very, very good at hybriding, in my opinion. I'm not going to over him because I'll probably get on and like, is that the person you were talking about? He's so bad. But honestly, it was that person who just like hide switches in between mage spells. Now I can do that, but honestly, when I get in a fight, I just can't be bothered. I mean, it's not even hard to do. It's just F it, and it's just like, oh, I can't bother with this. Look at that DDS spec. Why can't I have that in the wilderness? That would have been so much better. I'd just be like, yo, what's up, man? And one spec this guy, and they were like, yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, assuming everyone did actually deathmatch, I probably would have actually profited PK, which means I'm actually hybriding really well at the moment. And to those people that don't enjoy my hybriding, I am trying to get 50% edge, 50% hybriding out for the rest of the series. And then obviously once that's done, I can upload individual hybriding videos to PK, Edgeville videos. And I will admit right now, I can commentate in Edge 50 times better than I can hybrid. Hybriding, I have to concentrate on so much. I have to be like, hey, get ready to commentate, and then switch those defenders, and then stuff like that. It's extremely difficult to commentate them like fluently, but I do try my best to do it. So, I'll just give you a small spoiler. Episode 22 is once again 100% hybriding. Episode 23 is llama infested, about 80% edge, 20% hybriding. And then I haven't actually started on episode 24 yet. I'll be doing that today when I get my defenders. So that should be looking forward to. I'm probably going to go straight to Edgeville. Actually, I'll go bridge fight, see if I can find a quick bridge fight in there. And then if I can or can't, I'll just go Edgeville after that, get a couple of bridge fights in there. I want to try and mix it up as much as possible, because I did have loads of comments saying that the video was getting repetitive. But what I would always say pretty much is, I can't choose what I can hit. I cannot choose what people hit on me, and I cannot choose what people do. Cannot choose what the wilderness does to me. Which means if someone dark bow specs me in the middle of a fight, I die. And then obviously my kill streak does go back. Many people leaving comments like, don't count that as a death. Pretty much I see it as a death is a death in the wilderness. So however I die, regardless of it being like a 500 DDS spec when I'm just walking in the wilderness, it would have been a death and it would have counted. So people always said as well that I was actually like cutting deaths out to try to make the series more successful. That is a lie. I'll just say that right now. I mean, you all know just by how I said that I'm not lying here. Every single clip. I mean, if I was cutting deaths out, my episode would probably be a lot better because there'd been a lot of kills. But I mean, there was an episode where I died 5 times in a row. Alright, okay. That is enough deaths. I think I was like 8 times that episode. I am not cutting any deaths out. Sometimes I do actually lose recordings of kills or something, or mix my recordings up and stuff happens, and it just get quite annoying to get around it. And then I have to try and fix it, and it just get quite hard, but I do fix it overall. So yeah, just going back to the overall point. Yes, I'll have the 10 million challenge completed by the end of May, and then after that, I'll be sorting my exams out. Obviously, once my exams are finished, which is the 29th of May, I'll be recording more, pretty much just basic Edgeville commentaries. Pretty much just I decide what should I do today. Cow's crossbow, claws to maul with a dragon halberd as my bash weapon. Let's go. And I can just record commentaries like that, which is great. Which means I'm probably going to lose a lot more in Butte Rings, which is good. Right, okay, if I can fill my inventory up with defenders, I don't know what I'm going to do. But unfortunately, I will be dropping those vials later on. But yeah, hello there, sir. How is it going? Can't think. If I drop rune defenders like 100% of the time, and the dragon defender maybe 60% or whatever the odds are, I'd probably kill it. I've killed that thing like 4 times. I've never ever had a rune defender off it, so... And it takes me a good, like, minute and a half to kill it, so it's just a waste of time. I can kill, like, so many Cyclopses at the same time. See that amazing little transaction between them? That's awesome. So, yeah, so I'm going to cover this now, because I really do want your opinions on this. Now, either, as I usually say, when I'm looking for opinions, I do ask for ratings, but either leave a comment on it, I will check comments, I'll check ratings and all that. But the next series I was thinking of doing after my 10-minute challenge as a side series would be another... from scratch series, really. I kind of gave it away there, but I was thinking about doing a Tokka Cal from scratch. Currently, no one has done it, so I just want to get it out there. If I do want to do it, obviously, I don't want to be like saying, oh, you're copying this person. Now, obviously, yes, copying RuneShark, blah, blah, blah. I know all that already. Obviously, I get the idea from everyone does, but it's just, like I said, it's a fantastic idea, and people really did enjoy my, my from scratch PKing series, really. I got some pretty awesome ratings on there, and everyone really enjoyed it. And it did go fairly well until it all went downhill in the... I don't think I've ever released the clip that made me stop. I think I did. It was like a 2-minute fight, and I had like Obviously, it's during the Pack Yak Adventure thing. I will be returning to those. Don't worry, they were one of my favourite series to make. But pretty much, I had a Pack Yak, like, I had about 35 Rocktails left against his 0, and he just cleaned me out completely and killed me. Smited me, I lost my Fire Cape. I was just like, that didn't happen. That is it. I'm rage quitting live. Oh, it's just like, oh, it's horrible. But yeah, Talk Cal from scratch. How it would work is pretty much just the same as move 1. I won't ever upload episodes that are like me fishing for ages. I could probably do 40-minute episodes, really, of just me doing everything. Pretty much what it does is, how I normally do it is like, right, so I'm going to go mine some soft clay now to get some, well, obviously this won't happen in my Takakao. Okay, let me change from. Right, I'm going to go collect some snake grass now to make some prayer potions with, so I'm just going to blah, 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 run down here, get some, and then I will be ready to do something else, really. And then I'll cut the recording, and the next recording I'll be is like, okay, so I've got all my snake grass, so I'll quickly run to the bank and show you how many I've got, and then I've got like 300 or something. So pretty much, I do cut down the time in the video quite a lot. It's pretty much just like small update videos of how it works. If you've never seen a from scratch video from me before, there's that. If you go on my channel, there's a playlist straight to it. I mean, it says like from scratch season 1. Feel free to watch season 1 because that is probably the main part of the from scratch series, where I was pretty much starting from nothing and working it up, and then obviously series 2, I had all the necessary supplies, and it was just the luck of PKing really to try and keep me going by PKing supplies more than I would die. So yeah, feel free to check that out, and if you do enjoy that, feel free to come back to this video and say what you want. But yeah, just blatantly, I'm just going to say it. Talk Cal from scratch. Do you want to see it? Now, I'll say now, if I do make this series, I will be providing PK videos as well. I'm not going to have it again like, oh, I can't do anything until this series is over. I don't want to make a series like that again, because it is so difficult to just keep doing, really. It's just like, it's so hard. I mean, just like, can't go PKing for a video, because I have my series to control, really. I don't want to lose a defender that I earned on the series. Don't want to use potions I earned on the series like that. So, obviously, when it came down to the actual series itself, the only time I can currently go PKing is to do my 10-minute challenge. So once I'm done with that, I can actually go back and record some awesome PK commentaries and finally be able to provide some videos that I think people have been waiting for a long time. But the problem with those videos was, on those videos I had comments saying, this is boring. I don't enjoy it watching you just PK for, I don't know, I mean, I'd stay until death, so PKing is just pastime for me, really, just something fun to do. I had comments saying, like, it's not fun watching you PK towards nothing. So when I saw comments like that, I was like, right, when I PK in a series, I know we get the best rating, so what can I do? And I created this series, and obviously this series has been running for the past 2 months or so. I don't know when I started it, but it's been like a series for the past 2 months. No PK commentaries other than that. And then, of course, stuff like PvP armor and max strength has obviously been cut down hugely due to the kill streak thing, and that's where I can understand where if I died on like an 18 kill streak, you would get quite annoyed. But like I said, I can't choose what the wilderness does to me. But yeah, so going back to the thing, Tokokov from scratch, do you want to see him? Now, I won't be getting a fire cape first because I've already like sacrificed my fire cape, so it would be kind of pointless to do, really. Pretty much what it would be doing is me getting the supplies for a fight kill and then doing the fight kill. Now, I'm not sure if I would record the entire fight kill, which would be about a 90-minute episode of just boring, so I think people would skip that. But knowing me, if I was going to record that, I'd probably commentate the whole thing live like I was doing now, just where I'm talking. I'm just always talking, really. And I can provide, like, just so you don't get bored, really. I mean, the only reason people watch my Set in the Bar episodes, really, is just so that because I'm talking and it kills time. And if I was doing this and like, right, what to talk about next? 151, that's not bad. Hopefully I'll get defended this time. You'd all be bored. You would close the video. You probably, some of you would just like, oh, I'm closing this video now. It would have been, that's just, if I keep on talking and actually covering legitimate points, really, and actually keeping you involved in the commentary, you can watch it. So I'm not sure how I'll do that yet, but overall, I may not even have it. So yes, please, if you've watched this far, either leave a like if you want it, or please just leave a comment saying, yes, I would love to see a Taco Cal from scratch, or something along those lines. And if you wouldn't want to see it, please leave that comment as well, and then I can kind of compare them. But normally, I do always seem to get more positive results to negative, so please, if you are someone who wouldn't want to see that, comment it, because if it is like, if they are like, going together, I normally like work out ratios to see if it's worth doing it. I'm not sure of a ratio yet, I'll just find out. I mean, if I go down, it's like 3 comments saying don't want to see this, then I just won't make it. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So, Taco Cal from scratch, please just give me feedback on that one. It would be fantastic to hear. So, yeah, so no defenders in the past like 10 minutes. That is not good. So, I'm now going to move on to the point of this video. Now, as I said, if you want to close the video now, feel free to, but this part is going to be a legitimate rant, and this is, if I go back to probably the first commentary video I ever actually made on YouTube, and this was on Legacy 614 private server, what I hated about the server, and then obviously, alternatively to that, I made an episode called what I love about the server, so expect a video in the future saying what I love about RuneScape, or just general points like that. But yeah, this will be a legitimate rant. These are things that do annoy me, and by saying these, I'm probably going to get these a lot, and yes, they do annoy me, so you may actually annoy me, but overall, how I see this... Alright, sorry about that, I just actually pressed stop on the recording, and if it does that, it just automatically stops it and starts to save it, and then it took about a year just to bloody render, save itself. God, it took forever, so completely just lost track of where I was, but I believe I was talking about annoying things, really. And going into it, I think I was about to say that by saying these, people will probably do them to me more, which means I may actually be able to get used to them, which means this might actually be a benefit for me to say this, but seriously, if there are trolls watching this video, oh, they're about to get a gold mine. They are about to get a gold mine, so, yeah, just to say, this may be directed at some of my subscribers. I definitely don't like to have a go at my subscribers often, but some of this is legitimate points that you need to understand because it is annoying as hell, and you all know what I'm about to talk about, so I'm just going to cover that as my first point, really. And that is probably crowding me on live streams. Don't even get me started. It is, now, if you're watching my episode 23 live stream, kind of thing, day 2 really, I had llamas on me for the whole thing, and that was about 90 minutes of me solidly PKing through about 10 people running through me, raggers on my fights constantly, cannons being dropped on my fights, clan vexilliums on my fights. It is enough to drive people insane. Now the annoying thing, well, the thing about this is, they are there purposely to annoy me. Thing was, there was also my subscribers there, on the piles, just trying to watch me in-game. Now, I don't see why you need to see me in-game. I'm going to expect a lot of comments just flaming me simply for saying these, but this is just truth. I do not know why you have to be in-game to watch me PK at the same time as me live streaming. If I'm not live streaming and I'm PKing, I really do not mind if you watch me. But seriously, in the last episode I actually uploaded, I was doing hybrid fights with people literally standing one step away from me. Literally, so it was like me there, I think it was Eco there, and then someone stood next to me, someone stood next to Eco, someone stood behind Eco. So pretty much if I left-clicked him, I'd click someone else and barrage someone else. And oh, it is so hard. Well, it's not that hard, but it's just frustrating when I'm PKing and there's a guy stood there, or someone running through my fight constantly. Well, actually, to be honest, when they're running through my fight constantly, that doesn't annoy me, because they're trying to annoy me, so it fails to annoy me overall. I don't know why that works, but if I consider someone trying to annoy me, I don't get annoyed, because I just think to myself, right, if he's trying to annoy me, how can I win this? Don't get annoyed. Simple as that. They are rules I have followed for a long time. If I think someone's trying to annoy me, I won't get annoyed. If you're watching my live stream, which I just referred to, then obviously I didn't get annoyed once, because I was trying to not get annoyed. To be honest, I wasn't even trying that hard. I was not getting annoyed at all. I don't know why, but I was just like, welcome, commentating things fine. But yeah, like I said, if you also, people get annoyed as well watching me get crowded. Now, put yourself in the position of me trying to click through 50 people. It's hard. So please, to be honest, the people that watch my skilling vlogs are probably the people that don't crowd me. If you are watching this and you have ever come in game to watch me as I live stream, don't. Seriously, you may think if he says this, oh, quick, he says this, if no one comes, then I'll be the only one there, and then no one else will be there, and I can watch him. No, because that's what 20 other people think, and then there's 20 people there. Fantastic. However, people that do actually come and donate me soul runes, problem is they may be using that as an excuse to come donate the soul runes and then come watch me in game. If you do donate me soul runes, they are honestly so appreciated, but if you just come and watch me in game, there's just a collection of people there, and it's extremely difficult to click through. It's one of the reasons why live streaming is very hard for me, because I can't produce good videos with 50,000 people crowding me. It's hard. So please, if you are watching this, and I do live stream, don't watch in-game. Watch on the live stream. It's exactly the same, except it has a slight delay. Seriously, just watch it on the live stream, and I'll be able to produce a great video, commentate it well, and I won't have to flame anyone for running through me with Pyre Lords. It's annoying. But yeah, hopefully by saying that, overall, I would consider myself to maybe have about 20 haters. That means I should be dealing with a maximum of 20 people crowding me at one time. Now, that is the people that come and dislike my videos, obviously. They are obviously coming to try and make my videos worse. Now, if you're someone that enjoys my videos, why crowd me? God. Now, thing is, by saying this, a hater of my videos probably won't be watching this. So by saying this, they're probably going to turn up every time to crowd me. Now, if you want to say that was the wrong thing to say, I don't mind. For those that are trying to crowd me to annoy me, I'm not even going to talk to you. I mean, you're not going to leave regardless, unless maybe you see the sense in it and maybe you do enjoy my videos and are trying to annoy me. I didn't realise my videos are worse. But if you enjoy my videos and you've watched this far, simple as, I shouldn't ever see you crowding me again, which is I'm not even going to, what I'm just going to say here is, it is just so appreciated when I'm not crowded. I mean, you may have watched the live stream quite a while ago. I did a live stream, I wasn't crowded once, and it was probably one of the best live streams I ever did. Simple as that. And this is one where I was live streaming like all day on a Sunday or something, like I had 1,000 views for the whole thing, and it was just a great live stream because I wasn't getting crowded like a peasant. I was for the first half, and then obviously everyone left because they probably got bored, maybe potentially because I didn't have like, any reactions to them crowding me, but they all left, and I was PKing in complete peace, and I produced a great live stream. So, point number 1, don't crowd me. It is very annoying. However, if I'm not live streaming, then feel free to come watch me fight. I don't mind that. But please just don't have 50 people following me, and then obviously if I move just to get people out of the way, they all crowd because they're following me. The person I'm attacking may go underneath that pile, and then it just gets difficult to maneuver everything around. And I'm complaining, of course, and that makes the video a lot worse. So that is one thing that does quite annoy me on this game. I can put up with it, but it's something that does annoy me. And by saying this one, this is probably one of the most mild ones. I don't really get annoyed on, like, oh, I forgot my super restores. I'm going to have to go to the bank to get a new unicorn, really. But, yeah, overall, you'll probably never, ever hear me rage on mic in a video due to someone trying to annoy me. I can put up with a lot, seriously. I could probably deal with a Storm of Armadyl guy protecting from melee against my full rock shield. So I could probably put up with that for like 30 minutes and not be getting annoyed at all. Like, I'd probably just be out there trying to de-skim his prayer down and DDS him on a vengeance or something like that. Maybe I'll get him, maybe he'd get me. I wouldn't really mind overall. I mean, it's just, some things just, yeah, I can put up with them really. So, if people are out there trying to like get me annoyed, like, oh, there's the third one. That is something I do love about the game. Just seeing the way it's Rune Defender is fantastic. Come on, mate. Let me put myself in a fantastic mood right here. If my internet dies right now, I will scream. Oh, imagine you saw that drop. It would just be like, yeah. Awesome there. So, yeah, that comes my first point. Things that annoy me. People crowding me. But yeah, like I was just trying to quickly say there, if people do actually crowd me to try and hear me rage on the mic, the closest rage you're going to get is something like, oh, I misclicked on him, what a peasant. That's probably the closest you're going to get to me raging. I am not going to rage at someone on mic. I really don't do that. It just doesn't happen. You may know that from my videos by now. I do not rage on the mic, because I don't really need to. When's the last time I actually swore on a video that was PKing? I don't know. I really do not know. But yeah, that is one of the things that annoys me. So, another one that annoys me, and this is going to the YouTube base. Now, hopefully by saying this one, people are going to do this one to me a lot, and that means I'll probably get used to it. These are people that leave comments like, let me try and think of them. It's the ones that normally end the comment with unsub ... for the most pointless reason in the world. Now, by subscribing to me, if you want to subscribe for a legitimate reason, like you don't enjoy my videos anymore, that is fine. But when someone leaves a comment saying like, I upload a video saying, right, no videos for 3 weeks because I'm focusing on exams. 3 days later, someone comments on a video of mine saying, no videos in 3 days, I sub 4 videos every day. What is this? Unsubbed. I'm just like, are you serious? I make videos when I can. Now, this one probably isn't one of the most annoying things, but they are mild, really. It's not one of the more annoying. It's just something that's just kind of there, really. But those comments, I'm just like, please, I just want to reply to them. Please, unsubscribe. Go away. I do not want you here. People do not want you here. I want to reply to that so bad, but obviously I don't want to. Now, I've just said that on a video, but this video will probably get 5,000 views, so, this video will probably get 5,000 views, so I've said it to about 5,000 people. But that is what goes through my mind when I see that. Now, I respect all my subscribers, really. So to leave a comment like that is something I don't do. So you'll probably never see a comment like that. But as much as I want to say it, I won't. When I see comments like, let me think of some other comments that I see quite a lot that are rather annoying. Like maybe, people, let me try and think. Let me pause the video. I don't want to just talk randomly for nothing. Okay, I actually can't think of any, like the 10 seconds of thought there. So, Maybe that's because it doesn't annoy me as much as I thought it did, possibly. But yeah, people that leave comments like, oh my god, here we go. This is the point that annoys me one hell of a lot. People that put, now this is a kind of, this is just a personal, I don't know why this annoys me, but it really does, and I do not know why, but it honestly just makes me want to rake someone's head off. And this is when people leave full stops on the end of putting like a statement down. I don't know why this annoys me, but it just does. It's someone like leaving a comment like, I need to think of one now, but oh my days, this is something that annoys me for such a long time. I don't know why I just did that switch with the dragon tag then, but maybe I was trying to get like a 3x2 defender thing there, but something along the lines of, let me think of one. I mean, the full stop kind of shows a bit of like sarcasm and something maybe along the lines of, let me think, just random. I mean, this isn't one I've seen before, but a random one, like, maybe someone leaves a comment saying, I thought you were a good vid maker. Full stop. I just read that comment, I'm just like, what do you mean? Do you think, what? It's just like, why is the full stop there? This is such a pointless one to be ranting about, but I just don't know why it annoys me. It's just, if I see someone leave these full stops, I'm like, please, just remove that full stop. I just, overall, a negative comment with a full stop on the end makes me just want to, what the hell? Cool, that was a dragon, that was a rune defender drop right there. It goes and vanishes on me. That was fantastic right there. It's just teleporting. What a new ring of life on me. God. I need to kill it if it's defending it. But personally, I don't know why it annoys me. It just does. I can't stand it. I can stand it. But it is probably one of the most annoying things I see. And I just can't even say why. I don't know why. It's just, I've said I don't know why so many times. But I'd have to go and quickly research in a video of mine to find one of these comments really. But on the top of my head, I cannot think of one really, but I'll try and think of one quickly. You know what? Adding on to that, it's probably a sarcastic comment that has a full stop on the end. They make me want to burn people. But overall, if someone leaves like a comment saying along the lines of, oh, I swear I've seen this clip before. Hey, I didn't know Boaty faked clips. Did you? Full stop. Oh my god. Oh god. Like I said, I don't know why. Now that's obviously a negative comment. It may be the comment that annoys me, but the comment doesn't. I don't mind what people comment at all. Like, I'll comment to this in the videos of things I love, and I'll be talking about the SparkMac fakes. Oh god, they are hilarious. They are honestly awesome. I love reading comments like that, but just comments like that have a filter. I'm expecting a lot of those in the description of this video. Yes, I probably will get pretty pissed off reading the replies to this video, because people are just going to do it purposely to annoy me, but overall I'll probably have a laugh at them because I've made the video purposely to, like, addressing these issues, so I'm not sure about that, but yeah. If you just want the overall why it annoys me, I don't know. I really do not know why it annoys me. It's just something I can't stand. I mean, I'm not trying to, like, hate against proper grammar on the internet. I'm not someone who's going to be there, like, okay, I'm going to fix this guy's spelling because it's very bad. He did your, not you are. Now, I do that a lot. I always put your and not you are. I'm learning now. I'm getting better at it. But when what was I even talking about? Completely forgot. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind people spelling them. You know, I can work out someone what they're trying to say if they were typing like this, something like that. I can work out what they're saying like that. I don't mind. It's the same thing, just shorten words. Now, people like hate against the word saying you instead of you. Now, I use you all the time. I don't even know anymore. I actually think I type you now. I'm not sure, but oh well. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, I don't hate people that use proper grammar on the internet, and I don't hate people that use not proper grammar on the internet. But when you use a full stop, I don't know why, but I hate it. I'm just going to leave it there because I've been saying I don't know why for the past like 10 minutes or so. But seriously, it annoys me. And I don't know why. It just does. So I've got that one out there. Let me try and think of some other legitimate points. Let's go on to the next one. Back onto comments. Now this may be ranting at my subscribers a bit here, but people that leave comments that say something like, hey, reply to this. No. I will not reply to that, because there's probably someone who has left a comment that is something along the lines of, hey, Boaty, great videos, and I get that comment maybe 100 times. Yeah, Rune Defender! I get that comment maybe 100 times on each of my videos. Someone saying, great vids, I love your vids. I get those all the time. I cannot reply to them all. So why should I reply to a comment that says, say hi to me? No, you don't deserve it. Now, I said in a couple of videos ago that if you leave me a big paragraph of text, like saying what you like about my videos, I will try my best to reply to it. I think someone did and I forgot to reply to it. I'm not too sure, but if you were that person, I apologise. But if you leave a comment that I believe... I've been trying lately, so if you actually see on my videos, I try to reply to more things that I can, really. I want to try and interact with my subscribers over YouTube by replying as best I can, but there are some things that I just don't see the need to reply to, like... I can't really think of one off the top of my head. It's one of those things where I read it, I'm like, right, I don't need to reply to that. But overall, if you leave a comment like saying, great vids, I love your vids, you're the best video maker, best commentator, those comments, I probably will not reply to them. But just to reply to them globally right now, they are honestly, they are the greatest comments. So I read all my comments, all of them, except for the first comments. Hate those. Actually, I don't even hate those, to be honest. But the reason I actually do hate first comments are because people always leave like a reply to it, flaming that guy, and it turns into a flame war in my comments. I'm just like, are you serious? And I just can't bother going through and deleting them all. But I think I will. I mean, I've deleted I started deleting first comments and flame. I think I might just delete flame comments now, just to keep my like, what's the word? My chat. The hell, did I really just say chat 3 times in a row like that? Oh god, please ignore that. But my comment section, let's call it that. I mean, I want to try and keep that area like kind of clean, just like not flame wars in it, because that ruins the video by default, really. So I do delete comments. But yeah, people that leave comments saying please say reply to this, and I'll throw a brick at my toenail or something like that. Now, some of those do make me laugh. If I read one of those and it does make me laugh, I probably reply to it. I normally reply to any comment that makes me laugh. Overall, so if you leave me a comment that says like, hey, reply to this, and I'll like cook a chicken, something that actually makes me laugh, I mean, I will reply to it. But overall, if it's just saying, please reply to me, I'm your biggest fan, I'm not going to reply to that. I probably will. I don't know why, it's just, I don't see the need. I think that people that actually leave a comment that's positive towards me deserve a reply more, and I don't reply to them, so I don't think I should reply to you. So that is probably one of the more on the mild side. It doesn't annoy me that much, but if I move on to that point, this is something that I find, this is probably the most annoying thing I have in this game, and this is the only time ever I really want to actually flame some of my subscribers or people like that, and that is people that leave comments or just say things like, oh, he's too famous to talk to us. I am just like, oh my god, are you serious? Okay, I am, let's say, at Dunge, right? And I'm waiting for a team, and I'm stood in the corner of the room doing nothing. But you come over to me and say, hey, nice vids, and I'll maybe say TY, and you'll say something to me. Now, actually, move Dunge, because in Dunge, I always lose track of what people say, because I look away for a second, look back, and I have to scroll through thousands of things to see them. But when people say things like, oh, he's too famous to talk to us, you do not understand what I might be doing on my side of the screen. Most of the time, when this happens, I might be doing 2 fight kills at once while training my account. I might be doing a fight kill on RuneCore, reading YouTube PMs while on my account. I may be editing a video while on my account. I might not be looking at the screen. Now, if I am looking at the screen and I can quite easily reply to someone, I will reply to them. But when someone leaves a comment because I'm quiet for a few seconds saying, hey, he's too famous to talk to us, that is the only time I just want to kill someone. And once again, I don't know why. You're probably going to be hearing that phrase a lot throughout this video, but it's just, seriously, I reply to most people. Sometimes I'm in my friends chat and I'm not replying because maybe I'm doing defenders. If I was in my friends chat right now, I'd probably have friends on off. Or maybe I'm making a video. If I'm PKing, I may not be watching my friends chat. If I'm trying to hybrid and someone's trying to talk to me, that is one of the most annoying things. I get this on RuneCore so much. Boaty doesn't reply to his people because he's too famous for that. Excuse me, I'm trying to do 7-way switches here and win a hybriding fight. I cannot do a 7-way switch and type at the same time. I'm not Kane, mate. I can't do a dunge floor blindfolded with one hand and a leg tied behind my head or something like that. I cannot do it. But if you ask me to reply in a hybrid fight, it's not going to happen. Seriously, please. And then maybe after the fight, people will say nice kill and I'll teleport to the bank. And that's simply because, always, that is one good point right there. When people talk to me in game and I reply in real life, I do it all the time. Seriously, that is one that I will say is a my bad on my part. If I'm running around the wilderness and making a video, I will reply. You may see it in my video. Someone will say, Boaty's a noob next to me. I'll say in the video, I'm not a noob, you are, mate. And then obviously in game, I've ignored him and he didn't know I've said that. And then he may leave a comment saying, oh, Boaty's too famous to talk to his subscribers. I'm just like, yeah. Had to get that one out. Definitely had to, yeah. Overall, let's say this guy started talking to me now. Because I'm making a vlog, I'd probably turn my publics off and stuff like that. But overall, I would reply to him simply because it takes a couple of seconds for me to reply to them. But I just don't know why people jump to that conclusion. You do not know. I'm probably someone who is probably one of the most busy people in this game. Now, you don't understand what I'm doing behind the screen. At the moment, I'm just doing Defenders and making a vlog, really. But maybe for... Yes! This vlog's gone great for Defenders. Look at that. I've got... how many more? I've got 5. I don't know how many I've got, but I think I'm on 5 out of 10 now. So if I get 5 more, I'm expecting some insane ratings on here. But going back to that point I was just saying there. What's I saying? I don't even know. Yeah, you do not. I'm probably one of the most busy people. I reply to all my YouTube PMs. Now, just to quickly cover that, if you have sent me a YouTube PM about a fight kill, I have ignored those for the past 2 weeks. I will reply to them all when I'm doing my exams. Now, that was talking maybe 300 PMs when I'm doing that. So that's going to take a while. But once again, it's just pretty much copy and pasting the template. So it'll only take me maybe 15 minutes. And obviously, I want to say this now. I did upload, I think it was the first Setting the Bar episode, how far I expect to get in YouTube, really. And I was talking about 50,000 subscribers. Now, depending if I get bigger than that, I don't know how big I'll get on YouTube, really. Eventually, that may become the point where I simply cannot reply to YouTube PMs. Currently, when I do reply to YouTube PMs, it maybe takes me a good 5 minutes to do it. And that's with 17,000 subscribers. Times those subscribers by 10, that's 50 minutes to reply to messages. Now, I'm not going to get 170,000 subscribers ever. I can guarantee that. No way. In the time I have, no way. Definitely not. If I do get there, I'll probably cry myself to sleep. No, cry myself to happiness, sorry. That'd be great, but it's just, I don't expect to get that many subscribers. No way. I mean, I'm only making videos for like another, year. Just over it. Did I really just drop a super strength potion? Yeah. God, wasted takes that. It's disgraceful. Yeah. But yeah, going back to that point, when people say comments to me like that, honestly, they're the only times I want to retaliate and just flame them for saying, you don't understand what I'm doing. Now that I have said it, sometimes I'm doing 2 fire capes at once, while I'm trying to train agility. If you talk to me, I'd probably reply in that situation if there's one of you. But if there's like 5 people talking at once, that comes down to the situation where I will ignore people that say stuff like, Boaty. Now, I said this in quite a few videos, but I haven't said it for a very long time. If you call me, if you come up to me and say, Boaty, and I'm talking to other people, I'm not going to reply to you. I will wait until you say something I need to reply to. I can't just hear people go, Boaty, and I go, hey, Boaty, hiya, and then get into 7 conversations at once. I've covered this before. If you want me to answer a question, ask me the question in one go. Just come in. If I'm in my friend's chat, you don't need to say Boaty, then press enter and then do another line of text. Just say, Boaty, comma, please as well. It's just not really annoying, but don't ask me what should I do with my account. It is your account, mate. If you want my opinion, you do what you want with it. Would you regret doing what you are going to ask me doing? Oh, hey, Boaty, should I get 80 attack instead of 60? It's your choice, mate. Would you regret getting chaotix at all? Overall, you probably wouldn't. But then, of course, PKing, in my opinion, becomes boring because it's so easy with chaotix. But overall, more of a challenge. I mean, you can get bench combat out with these chaotic models. But yeah, you'll see what happens. But please, if you are going to ask me any questions, don't ask me questions I'm not going to know. What was the other one? I think it was like, oh, Boaty, how many super elite fires from 60 path to 86 herbal? I don't know! I mean, okay. Fair enough, I do know a fair bit about this game, but I don't know things like that. I can't just be like, oh, it's exactly 16,436, so that'll cost you 112 mil, and then obviously you can sell these potions back for a total of 47 mil, which counts down to 86 mil loss, but you get approximately this much experience in this much time, which reverts down to this XP per hour, and overall makes you spending approximately 450k experience per hour. I cannot just come up with that on the spot. Now, when I do it in my videos, I do like proper calculations to work everything out so my subscribers can fully understand things. If you ask me that in game, no, I will not be able to come up with it. So that one doesn't really annoy me that much, but I'll probably ignore you. Those are things that I ignore you for are things like that, questions like that, because I simply do not know, and I can't bother replying, I don't know. If you, okay, here we go, going back to the one where I leave full stops. If you want to know when you've annoyed me, I will put a full stop at the end of what I say, unless I'm trying to prove a point, like, let's say, someone says, what are you doing, and I say DG, and they say, DG with a question mark, and I say Dunge, and they say Dunge with a question mark. I'll say Dungeoneering with a full stop. I probably will, because normally on the 3rd one I'll do it, but that's simply because I'm just trying to pop the point across easily, really, but yeah, I mean, I'll end with those points. So what else annoys me? There is plenty that annoys me in this game. People are probably going to be wondering now, why haven't I started speaking about raggers or anything now? Simply, like I said earlier, raggers are out to annoy me, therefore I do not get annoyed by them, because otherwise they are winning. I have put up with raggers before, they don't annoy me. They are quite frustrating, obviously, but I can deal with them. They're fine, I mean, quite easily. You'll understand that when you watch episode 23. I'm expecting some horrible ratings on there. Although, to be honest, I think I have a new guy dislike botting my videos. Success. So yeah. Sent me a PM saying, I'm not even going to shout out. He wants this shout out. So yeah. He's asking, it's one of those people that asks for RuneScape GP in return for me to stop getting dislike botted. Along those lines, really. But yeah, overall, I have had about 5 people now ask for RSGP4 dislikes. Once again, I do not care about ratings in the slightest unless I am asking for feedback on something. Now, unfortunately, as I've just realised, I did actually ask for feedback on the Tokar Cal thing. So if you've actually watched the rest of this video, please leave a comment as well as whatever you rated or something like that. Because I actually asked him on behalf. I actually said to him, please dislike my next 3 videos to 200 dislike bots each, and I'll give you 50 mil. Now, if he actually has a legitimate dislike bot to do, yeah, this defender like is sick. But if he has a legitimate dislike bot to be able to do that, then yeah, I'm expecting about 200 plus dislikes on each of my videos. But personally, no. I don't normally see dislike bots go over 100 dislikes unless more than one person gets on me. Now, if he dislike botted me to 1,000 dislikes, that would be pretty awesome. I'm not going to lie. I really don't mind about my dislikes at all. Now, if he dislike botted me to 1,000, that's a pretty powerful dislike bot. And I really won't mind. But yeah, just going back to the thing, I will never, ever... I mean, this guy might keep on dislike botting me to try and get me to pay. I will never, ever pay money to have someone stop dislike botting me. I'll probably never pay money to stop someone DDoSing me. I'll probably never pay money to stop someone from ragging me. I'll just put up with it. And eventually, they get bored. Probably not. Now that I've said that, he probably won't. He'll probably be dislike botting me for the next... I mean, do I expect him to be dislike botting me solely for the next year or so? No. I really don't. Now, if he wants to call that a challenge, he probably will do it. But, like I said, I don't mind. If I come on a video and I see the video has like 87 dislikes, I pretty much know I've been... Well, first of all, I'll quickly read my comments. If I've got negative comments, then obviously I know I've done something wrong and I'll quickly check it. But I've never had that. I think, like, normally... If I come on and I've got 87 dislikes, I'm straight away, right, I've been dislike botted. So I'll double check my comments just to check if I have been dislike botted or if I've done something wrong and people aren't happy with it and are legitimately disliking the video. And then I can obviously improve on that quickly. That's something I used to monitor ratings. Ratings would tell me what I should create and what I shouldn't. But obviously, most people dislike for no reason because they're simply haters. So technically, if I had no haters, well, I mean, if people enjoyed the video, actually, I do get replies on my videos that are talking about like, oh my god, I've done it again. I always seem to get into videos about ratings. To be honest, I'm talking about dislike. I'm just going to get off this because I do actually get... Oh, actually, another thing that annoys me. When people say on my videos, you only talk about ratings to try and boost your subscribers to rate for you. No, not at all. I normally cover ratings. Like I just said then, I want ratings to give me feedback. I would be happy seeing 78 likes and 112 dislikes, no dislike bot, as long as the comments could back up the dislike bots, could back up the dislikes to tell me what I should create and what I shouldn't create, really. Because that would tell me, right, that is straight out the door with it, that is no longer here. Quite a while ago, Meteor Rays, Toby, Mystical, and Eco, we made ourselves a podcast, and the ratings on those weren't like fantastic, so we decided that we weren't going to continue with it. Simple as, that is called ratings, feedback, knowing what is good. That is how I see it. Now, like I said, I would be very happy seeing 70 likes and 100 dislikes on a video, as long as the comments can back up the dislikes, because then I can find out what I can produce. Going back to my point, am I talking about ratings to try and get my subscribers to boost the ratings? No, I never do that. Sometimes, like, I will admit right now, I do get sidetracked and start talking about that topic, and I don't know why, it just happens, but I just said I don't know why again. Brilliant. But I do apologise. I will apologise because I know that is probably something that annoys you from me, is when I do that. Now, normally it happens because I do get sidetracked onto it, like I definitely did this vlog. You can probably tell when I commentate live, I don't... Pretty much when I record these vlogs, I think of a quick topic, which was, in this video, things that annoy me, and I turn the recorder on, and yet I still cover 20 minutes of a video before I even got onto the topic. When I commentate live, I just talk about the first thing that comes to mind and keep it all linked together so that I'm not just chatting about random things like unicorns and that random eyeball there. You know what? I have never ever seen that before. I have never seen that eye before. I'm not even going to lie. What is that the eye of? The Eye of Sauron. I don't even know if it's Sauron. I've probably just embarrassed myself. What is it? Sure, it's not that. That's like vertical. Like if that was vertical, it would be. But what is that? I'm okay, fine. It's a Cyclops, but I recognise it. I'm thinking along the lines of like a series of unfortunate events here, but don't get me started on that. Okay, let's just ignore that. Really, I've never noticed that eye before. Oh my god, it's on the minimap as well. Awesome! How have I never noticed that before? I probably have actually, just never really gave a thought about it. But oh well, let's get that. So kind of out of things to talk about here. I know I'm still covering my topic of things that annoy me, but I've kind of run out of things. What else annoys me on this game? I can't think. Trying to think here. I'll pause the video for us. Actually, I won't bother. I'll just keep talking about random things. But yeah, hello. Here we go. Replying on the video. Hello. There we go. Do I ignore my subscribers? Oh, but you will reply to them because we're making a video. Oh, is this peasant? Right, you're getting ignored, mate. Ignored for life. He's on my friends list, so yeah. But I mean, I do reply. I mean, there's probably people who watch my videos, and like when I was getting 99 fishing, you may leave. If I spoke to you and I was doing 99 fishing, you can leave comments along the lines of something like, please be a defender. Oh, would have been great, but yeah. Leave comments along the lines of like, hey, you replied to me here. I do reply to people. I do like to get in conversation in the game. It does pass the time. Sometimes it may slow my skilling down, but I mean, if it's agility, I can still do it fine. Hunter's probably one that slows down, but I really don't mind. I'm not going to purposely ignore you to get 5k experience extra per hour. I'd much prefer to have the conversation, to be honest. That is why I join my friends chat, really. Conversations, really. That's the main reason of a friends chat, I guess, just to talk to people now. Oh, but I can't mushroom now, I feel rich. When's the last time I had an effigy? I don't really know, but oh well. I can deal with it. Okay, let's move on to something else. What else annoys me? People that jump to conclusions. I won't talk to this, doesn't happen often, but people sometimes just jump straight to conclusions, really, against me. I'm just like, seriously? You don't know anything. I'm just like, God. And I don't want to reply that, because it's just like it's just those things that video makers can't reply, because it just gives them straight away like a negative rep. And it's just, if you saw a video maker reply to someone saying, you are an idiot, please get your brain checked out, or something like that, you're going to, like, depending on the video maker, I mean, there's some video makers who can quite easily just pull it off. I mean, probably World 65 Rambo, he can do any reply he wants, and people love it. And to be fair, I can see any reply from him, seriously. And then it's my intro versus his intro. I don't mind, his intro is quality. I mean, it's short, it's perfect, it gets to the point. Great intro, honestly. But I mean, I'm not going to say my intro is the best, but honestly, if you like bass boosts, then my intro is probably great for you. If you don't, you probably won't like it. But yeah, let's think of another thing. Another thing that kind of annoys me, this video's coming up to close to, I think it's just over 50 minutes now. I did delete the first, well, not delete, sorry, but I saved the first half, which I think was about 19 minutes, but I'm on about 31, because, why, noob? I nice guy. You train with Sarah Cape. Enough said, that's all I really need to say, but yeah. I'm just having a bit of banter here. I mean, he's on my friends list, so I can have a bit of banter to it. Yeah. Okay, so, what was the other? I was about to say one, but then this peasant over here sidetracked me. What is he doing with his, stupid Sarah Cape? Man, I dropped that on the floor, and the Samurai gods would reclaim it, really, but okay, let's think of another one. How about, this isn't one that, another defender. How many am I on now? Is it 7? I don't know, I had 3, so I'm on 7 defender. If I get 3 more, I'm expecting those 1,000 likes and favourites, but I'm probably going to win the video soon, so unless I get some very, very lucky drop soon, maybe you might want to start panicking now, but yeah, this is probably a record amount of defenders for me. This is great. I mean, I'm going to have so many comments in this saying, wow, he gets that many defenders in that many tokens. I normally get this many defenders in, yeah, that many tokens. Man, God, you know it'd be good. Here's a small suggestion. Oh, you know what? This is the suggestion I so want. If they simply made this update, the game would be twice as good in my opinion. And that is the ability to loot back defenders and fighter tossers. This is a legitimate point here. When Jagex implemented defenders into the game, they made it so you could loot defenders back in PvP. Now, defenders are extremely time consuming to get, but assuming you can loot them back, you could pretty much play the game with one defender forever. Unless you're disconnected, obviously. But then getting one back would maybe take you an hour max to get one. I mean, if you're going over an hour, then you are very unlucky. But getting defenders, it takes me 3 hours to get enough defenders for like 15 deaths. And that cuts down on death matches. If I could loot my defenders back, if I could potentially loot my Berserker and Imbued back, if I could loot my Fire Cape back, my Takar Cow back, I would deathmatch every single fight in the wilderness. Simply because the only thing I care about in this game is time efficiency. And getting defenders is really, really one of the most time-consuming things for me to do. I hate the warrior skill. But I'll say now, making this video has definitely passed the time so much. And it's actually got me some fantastic defender drops. Now, my lucky defender world used to be world 51. But now I think my favourite world is world 36. I love this world. It's just no ping, like I said at the start of the video. And it's just awesome world, really. So, yeah. So, is there anything else that annoys me on this game? I'm trying to think here. There probably is, but as of now, I really cannot think about any. I'm trying to think about them, but I just can't, simply. Oh my god, another one! You better be getting scared. Let's give him a smiley face, but I've just thought of one. Here is one that really annoys me, because this puts me in a very bad situation. And this is a strong one. This is one I really do dislike. And this is when someone, as everyone knows, pretty much, when I would PK, I'd PK between the combat boundaries of 94 and 102 combat. When I hybrid, I go up to 104 simply to find more fights. I normally die to the 104, but it's more fun, really. But I don't want to fight on it. That is when people come up to me, 103 combat, and ask me to fight. And they say they're a fan of my videos, and I'm like, no thanks, I don't fight in between 94 and 102 combat, really. And then they follow me saying, please, I'm a huge fan of your videos. I'm like, no, I don't fight anything. They're like, just once, I'll take playoff. I'm just like, please, I said no. Can you please understand the fact that I said no? And I do not want to fight you. I don't want to reply to that. I have people hate on me simply because I reply to them, no thank you, I don't fight in between these comments. Like, please, I'm the biggest fan of yours. Now, the strange thing about this is, if it's someone below 94 combat asking to fight me and I say no, they don't hate on me for it. If it's someone above 102, they hate me for it. I don't get that. Maybe it's the fact that because I'm a higher combat than 92, they're saving themselves a life, and the 100... He did it again! Stop Ring of Life in! Oh, these things are annoying. Give me that. Come on. Oh, nice. We're attacking me. It's weird. Oh, that's a beautiful sight, to be honest. Oh, nice. How many is that? Is that 11 defenders? Beautiful. Come on, 2 more. But, seriously, if you're watching this video and you're between 94 and 100, if you're not in between 94 and 102 combat, including those levels, so I will fight 94 and I will fight 102, blah, blah, blah. If you're out of those boundaries and you want to fight me, I'm going to say no. So please, save yourself the time, don't come and fight me. I will not fight a 118, I will not fight a 106. I may make a series sometime where I pretty much one-on-one my entire friends list. Well, that'll take quite a while. Actually, that's 165 episodes, that'll take a hell of a long time. And if I threw 5 in, then it'd be, 33 episodes. Nah, that'd be boring as hell, to be honest. But, I mean, if I gave everyone in my friends list one fight, 8 fights per episode, that's about 21 episodes, so I don't know. It'd be like Conch PK, so I'm sure you'd enjoy that. Just throw it as a sub-series, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of those are not in between those combat boundaries, but seriously, just going back to the point, if you are between those combat and you ask me to fight, and if you ask me to fight, sorry, and I leave a no thank you, I probably won't give a reason, but if I say no thank you, it means I really just don't want to fight you, probably for my own reasons, really, so please, if I say that, now, if it was a ranger, the ranger would attack me straight after. Although, to be honest, when I was doing my alarms live stream, I probably met one of the first respectable rangers I've ever met. So he actually deathmatched me, and he's a tank ranger. Now, I never ever deathmatched a tank ranger, but he deathmatched me, so I was going to deathmatch him back. But luckily, I got a nice venge combo on him, actually killed him, and you'll see that in the episode. Obviously, it's not the hugest spoilers there, because not an episode of my kills or venge combos, really, to be honest, but yeah, so this video is coming up to an hour long, so maybe this will be as my longest skilling vlog, well, setting the bar vlog yet, so I really do hope you enjoy it. Now, I'd ask for likes on this video, saying if you prefer them, like, longer than an hour, or maybe 40 minutes, or something like that, but obviously I've asked for likes for 2 different things, the taco count and the thing, and in the fact that this video may get dislike botted, so please, comments would be much appreciated. Oh, bro, you talked about likes again. I am sorry, but I did have to get that out. Oh, no, thank you. People may say why I don't wear the Rune Defender for the +1 strength over the added defender. Reason for that is the Cyclops thing, whatever it's called, is it anyone in the area, doesn't actually spawn for me when I've got a added defender on, which is good. When that spawns, it just wastes time, really, so the 1 strength bonus to save myself some time is definitely worth it, in my opinion. But yeah, okay, so what was the point? Yeah, if you are not in between those combat levels, and you ask me to fight, I'm going to say no, seriously, so please, don't follow me around for the next hour saying, please fight me. And then when I get into a fight with someone else who is in between those boundaries, go like, oh god, you're such a... I don't know. It's in a video, I mean, I could search the video up right now, but he was asking me to fight for ages, and then when I got in a fight, I was like, oh, Adam, you're such a dick. I was like, no, I'm not, mate. I'm following my rules of the wilderness, which is fight these people in between these combats, except in special circumstances. Sometimes I do fight in between those levels, and that's simply probably because there's no one to fight, and I get bored of waiting, really. But yeah. Just seriously, if you're one of those people, and to be honest, if you're not in between 94 and 102, sorry, just don't even ask me to fight, because it's going to be a no, and it's going to be for the 94, sorry, to 102 reason. So that'll just save you some time. Now, if you're going to follow me and say, oh my god, one more defender, I'm going to probably end the video soon. I don't want to keep this, I don't want to like drag the video on purpose to try and get that last defender, but I am probably going to end the video soon. But still, I mean, I'm trying to finish off this topic here, but yeah. That is something that does annoy me when I do fight, when people continuously follow me. I'll probably try and get this vlog going for 5 more minutes, so yeah. But yeah, that'll be like 10 defenders, 1 defender per 6 minutes. That is not too bad for my standards, if I can get that, obviously. But yeah, that is something that does definitely annoy me when people follow me. It is honestly so annoying. Now, another mild one to quickly throw in here: when I add someone for a fight kill and they say, "Please add me. Please keep me added. I love your videos." I can't, and that puts me in my opinion, the worst situation possible. That is the fact that I have to delete you after you say that, and then you're like, "Oh, now I don't like his videos anymore." I'm just like, oh god, that would annoy me if I deleted you and you didn't like my videos anymore. I was just like, seriously, nothing changed. People, that's another one. This isn't another annoyance. So these are the ones that I laugh at, really. People that like say my videos suck because they find something around. Okay, so I made an IRL video and everyone found out I was ginger, and everyone's like, "Oh god, your videos suck now, you're ginger." My videos didn't change in the slightest, except for you know who I'm behind now. I'll talk about that in the things I love about people leaving ginger comments. They always make me laugh. Seriously, they're great. I mean, just seriously, I don't really mind. But yeah, as for trying to think of one more really to throw in here, I can't actually think of one. That's about it. I think I've run out of things to talk about, things that annoy me, so... I'm going to quickly think of the last one. I've got quite a few. I'm not going to try and cover the last because I forget the ones, but what else annoys me? I need to quickly think of one quickly on the top of my head. I don't want to pause the video because I might get a 10th defender off the video just in case, but... I think I did. Think! Sorry. Sorry, I've gone silent, that's bad. I don't really get comments saying that I'm cocky anymore. I really do try my best not to get cocky when I fight. I will admit now, when I PK, I am confident, and you may be able to see that in my videos, because I consider myself a pretty decent PKer now, before I get a lot of comments saying, "Oh god, you're so cocky," but overall, I do consider myself a confident PKer. Oh my days! 10 defenders, there we go. This is probably my luckiest. You know what? Every time I get defenders, I'm turning the video on, because I just get the sickest defender drops ever. I mean, I've got a defender of 6 minutes so far. It's just so good, man. If I can go for 11, I'll be pretty happy. But yeah, I said that pretty quick there. What was I about to say? Yeah, I completely just forgot what I was talking about. Should be defender drop. Why would you do that to me? Thinking. Completely forgot. I'm sorry, but I completely just forgot what I was about to say there. Oh, problem is, when I look back on the video, I'll realise what I was saying, and I'll be like, "Oh, I didn't finish it off. What was I talking about? Oh, I just remembered it then. I remembered it then. Think! Yeah, that was it. Talking about cockiness. Got it there. Yeah, when I PK, I am pretty damn confident when I PK, because I do consider myself a pretty decent PK. I'm definitely not the best. I mean, I'd consider some people like Drasmare to be pretty damn knowledgeable PKs, just knowing how to do everything now. Drasmare, if you watch his videos, his spec timing is the scariest thing I've ever seen. He literally just goes like this. I don't know if I can hit it on a Cyclops, but I need to get my spec to regenerate, but I don't want to just wait that. But he literally just goes like that, and then he spec with the claws. And it's just insane. He just does it. You don't even notice him click his spec bar. It's like when I'm hybriding and I do my F5 switches to hit slash and then go to the turmoil. People say they don't notice it. Now that's him exactly how his spec bars work. And suddenly he's specking with the claws and the guy's dead. I'm just like, wow. And I'm scared when I fight Jasmine. He's definitely a better PK than me. But yeah, I consider myself good. I won't consider myself a bad PK, let's just say that. So that means when I am PKing, I am pretty confident. And I have to, because I'm a video maker, I have to purposely make sure that I'm not extremely cocky in my fights now. The way I commentate, probably if I was getting cocky in a fight, it would be probably me screaming and people just laughing, really, because it'd probably be funny. Like, I'd be like, "Go on, this game, go on! Oh my god, I'm a beast." Something like that. I don't want to sound like that and just be like, sounding like I'm cocky, but normally if I produce something like that, that's probably the entertaining side of a commentary, really, so... I do try I mean, to be honest, I don't even try not to be cocky. I mean, I just commentate live, like I said. But if I did get cocky in my videos, then, yeah, definitely I'd probably get quite a bit of hate. So I do try my best not to be cocky, but people that say I am, like, cocky or something, I try my best not to be, so I don't know where you're getting. You're probably getting that for, like, nowhere. You're probably just judging me for no reason, but, yeah, I try my best not to be cocky. I'm sure you can see that in my videos that I'm not cocky that much, but, I mean, to be honest, you probably are seeing it now, but, yeah, maybe I should go off this point because it's going to lead to, outside the video. So yeah, I think I'm going to end the video here. I think it's just over an hour, really. Probably not the longest thing. It's just like a minute under the longest vlog that I've created, really. But I think the 10 defenders that I got during this video is just, honestly, that is great. That's what happens when I turn my recorder on. I get 10 defenders in that time. So that's going to be great. I've got 13 defenders now to go in hybrid with, so assuming that I deathmatch every single fight, that's 13 deaths, assuming that I actually do win most of my fights and maybe a few people deathmatch me, that should be able to, I could probably do 100% hybriding for the rest of this, including me deathmatching every fight, but considering I have only, I think it's 33 more kills left, I want to try and get a 33 kill streak, so I'm going to be pretty secretive about my, not secretive, sorry, pretty, like, included in my, not included, I can't think of the word, forget it. I mean, I'm trying to be like more secure when I PK to try and keep a 33 kill streak going, which would be pretty awesome. So yeah, no guarantees on that, by the way. It'll probably be like nothing higher than a 10 kill streak for the rest of the series, unless I'm quite lucky. But yeah, overall, I'm going to end the video there. I do hope you enjoyed it. This is probably my favourite one so far, simply because I got so many defenders and the time passed so badly. I'm really happy with this. But I mean, I think my record for defenders was 25 in 3 hours. I believe I've 2,450 tokens is approximately, is that 100, is that an hour, is that that's 2 hours exactly, I think, 2,400. So yeah, I've got 13 defenders in, how long have I been doing this for? About 90 minutes, 13 defenders, so I'm not going to, actually, that probably beats my record, but yeah, that was a fantastic amount of defenders I got there. Seriously, that's probably record timing for me, and to all those people that are just like, oh, I wish I could get defenders that often. If I could buy defenders, I'd probably pay 500k each. Now, something that people do is defender farm, where they go on your account and get defenders for you. Now, like I say quite a few often, no one will ever log on Almost Famous, ever. Plus, I don't want to give the logout name, considering if people knew my login name, I would be hacked by now, which would have sucked. So yeah, no one will ever log on Almost Famous. I do everything on here myself, really, but hey, who knows if I ever make a new account, maybe I'll have people get me defenders on there. Nah, I probably won't. But yeah, if I could buy defenders, I'd probably pay like 500k each for them, simply because it's the best weapon in the game for me. And to be honest, 500k extra to a death is not bad, but if I could loot them back, I'd be even better. So yeah, probably left that on the worst note ever, just like account sharing right there. But yeah, overall, to be honest, people that watch the full hour, actually people skip to the end. Well, people that watch the full hour probably wouldn't really mind that I said that, because you know that I'm probably like, it's probably not going to happen. By the time I'm max Almost Famous, I'm not going to have time to create a new account, really. But yeah, thank you for watching this skilling vlog, guys. I think I kept this in quite a positive note, but I didn't really cover my points that well. But I am expecting to be quite annoyed in the next few days. Actually, to be honest, considering I'm going inactive on the game soon, that means maybe people will forget about this, which would be great. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Longest video I have ever made, so I do hope you enjoyed this one. And I will see you all in the next episode, which unless there's something I need to cover, it'll probably be covering things that I love about this game and like community and subscribers and all that. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you all in. I will see you all soon. Defenders!